Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look at this. Hey guys, so many of you in my meat videos have commented on the fact when I did the weighing, how much water they put in the chicken, how much water is added to the weight that we're paying for. Check this out, man. This is supposedly Walmart's brand, right? Look at this. Look at the water that is in here. I mean, literally, look at that. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look at this. Look at how much. Do you believe how much water is in here? This is 4.17 pounds is what they're saying. And it's at $2.57 a pound. There's got to be almost at least 6 or 7 ounces, not quite a half pound, but 5 or 6 ounces in there. At $2.57 a pound, a half a pound would be 8 ounces. So half of $2.57 is what, a dollar? That's $1.25. I mean, there's almost $1 worth of water in here. 4.66. That's definitely over 4.78. That's how they're making sure they make the weight. This one, look at that one. Look at that. Look at that. 4.26, yeah, it's over. It's definitely over. That's ridiculous. You could speculate that you're probably paying $1 worth for the water, at least. And then there's water pumped into the chicken that isn't coming out, as we all know. Well, the best thing we could do, guys, there's only one thing we can do to avoid this, is boycott Walmart. But if you have to, guys, don't forget, check your meat.
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. So imagine paying for 5 pounds of meat, but you're only getting 2. This is exactly what people are exposing right now, and honestly, this might explain why groceries are so expensive of late. Lately, everyone has been complaining about grocery prices. Everything is expensive, but somehow it feels like we are getting less. Now, a TikTok guy named Jimmy Rig decided to take a test. That's something that no one has ever done. Like something most of us never check the actual weight of the packaging and meat. So he picked up meat labeled around 4 to 5 pounds, but when he weighed it, it was almost half. That means you're not just paying high prices. You might actually be overpaying for something you're not getting. Even if it's just a $5 or $7 difference, think about it. If that's happening every time you shop, that adds up fast. That's why your grocery bills feel crazy. Now, to be fair, this might not be every store, and it could be a supplier or labeling issues, but the scary part is nobody is really checking. Let's be honest, when was the last time you checked the weight of groceries? Exactly. We just trust the label and move on. Next time you go shopping, check the weight seriously. You check it. And because right now it feels like we are paying more for less. So I have put together clips of what he found less, and it's just scary. Let's just watch the clips and then let's meet in the comment section down below.
Hey guys, I'm here at Walmart again. This time I'm here for a different reason. This time I'm here because I'm very curious about the scale thing. In that video I made with the food coach, when I showed him all the hams that were almost double or more than double the weight, he told me that they didn't even have scales. So like, what do you do at this point?
You said we don't even have a way of reweighing this stuff.
No,
We
you
don't
can't
even have
reweigh
scales.
So Walmart, in the video that I made, Walmart said they don't have a scale. There was no scales in the back for weighing. Do you remember that? There's a scale right there. So they're lying. What do? They lie. Instead of training people with proper procedures, proper policies, and train their managers to do the right thing, they train them to lie, blame shift, and deceive. It's ridiculous, man. They're outright lying. Why don't they just do the right thing? Why don't they just make sure the customer is not getting ripped off? They are the last line of defense before that stuff hits the floor. They got the equipment here. I'm tired of it. Aren't you? Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look at this. Hey guys, so many of you in my meat videos have commented on the fact when I did the weighing, how much water they put in the chicken, how much water is added to the weight that we're paying for. Check this out, man. This is supposedly Walmart's brand, right? Look at this. Look at the water that is in here. I mean, literally, look at that. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Look at this. Look at how much, do you believe how much water is in here? This is 4.17 pounds is what they're saying. And it's at $2.57 a pound. There's gotta be almost at least 6 or 7 ounces, not quite a half pound, but 5 or 6 ounces in there. At $2.57 a pound, a half a pound would be 8 ounces. So half of $2.57 is what, a dollar, that's $1.25. I mean, there's almost $1 worth of water in here. 4.66. That's definitely over 4.78. That's how they're making sure they make the weight. This one, look at that one. Look at that. Look at that. 4.26, yeah, it's over. It's definitely over. That's ridiculous. You could speculate that you're probably paying $1 worth for the water, at least. And then there's water pumped into the chicken that isn't coming out, as we all know. Well, the best thing we could do, guys, there's only one thing we can do to avoid this, is boycott Walmart. But if you have to, guys, don't forget, check your meat. Walmart needs a boycott over this great value shrimp. I'm gonna show you almost 80% of everything in here is gonna be underweight, according to FDA. What they're doing is they're sorting the weight on the shrimp and they're double and triple glazing it. I'm gonna show you also, they're not even using the right size shrimp. They're not using 31 to 40s, which weigh 11.3 grams. They're using more 41 to 50s and 51 to 60s, which are weighing 6 to 8 grams. 6. Got 8. We got 8. We got 8. Our average is 8. If you count it out, you're getting 80 shrimp, but they're all underweight. See, anybody would come in here and weigh these like I'm about to do. You're gonna see them over by 5, 6, 7 ounces, and you're gonna think that everything is good. But when you take it home and deglaze it, you're gonna find out that they're screwing you. So we're looking at 1 pound, 12.6 ounces. Something needs to be done about this. This is weight shorting. Let's start weighing some of this out. 2 pounds, 5.7 ounce. 2 pounds, 5.9 ounce. 2 pounds, 5.8 ounces. 2 pounds. 5.7. I'm telling you, every one of these is underweight. This is weight fraud. This is complete and utter weight fraud. This is, and that is this collusion. Walmart has to be weighing these periodically to see that they're getting what they're supposed to be getting. They have to know that these are under. So you see, like right here, I bet this next one is on at 2.7. 5 and that's 7. That right there, that's a 2 pound, 5.6 ounce. We'll do one more. 2 pounds, 5.4. That's the same weight as the first one I ever did, the first bag. 2 pound, 5.4. Nope. We'll take the 5.4s home. And as you can see, almost every other one was near that poundage. All these ones here. I don't have time to go through them all. Guys, you need to go out and do this. Let's work together as a team, just like we did with Kentucky Legend. So if you find any great value shrimp, bring it over to the produce scale. Lay it on. It's weighing anywhere between 2.34 and 2.4. Take it home to glaze it. I guarantee it's ounces underweight. Another one, 5.62, 2.53, 4.80, 1.71, 5.1, 5.51, 2.41. I think I have enough. It's time to go see management. Let's see what they have to say about it. That's ridiculous. You know those are walking out the door. People are throwing them in their cart and they're walking out the door with them. And Walmart is paying the weight price on those, but they're actually weighing what I just weighed back there. That's what Walmart's paying for it. So Walmart is profiting off of these. Well, one thing we know for sure is definitely a problem with Kentucky Legend. They'd be the next place to investigate. I mean, that's absolutely insane. Why aren't they checking them? They are responsible for that. They are responsible for it. Why do I have to come in here and be the controls? I can't believe I found 6, 7, or 8 in 30 seconds. You gonna try this one? So what does that one weigh? Oh, you scanned it. Yeah, 2.32 pounds. But look, this says 5.41, and then they're charging people $4.98 a pound. That's over double, right? That's one. I appreciate you. What's that one?
185.
This one weighs 185.
Yeah, let me call.
Look, and it says 4.94.
Let me pay him to come here.
I appreciate
And
it.
then he's the best person you can.
Okay. All right, back at Walmart again. This is my 4th trip to Walmart. I'm at one of the same ones I was at before. I'm gonna keep it in real time and we're gonna look. Look, I'll tell you right now, that's not 4.94 pounds. See how easy it is? So this is the second time with Kentucky Legend. This is the same Walmart that I found the other Kentucky Legend in for $25. That's how, look at this one. There's another one. There's another one, there's 2. Because I mean, it's that easy. I know that doesn't weigh that. I found two in 20 seconds. Do you think that one weighs 5.4? So that's 3 in 30 seconds. Let's take it to the produce scale and weigh it. Let's see what they weigh. This is crazy. This is insane. All right, first, let's see if the scale's correct. There's a 2-pound weight from Sporting Goods. Scale's over by 0.02. All right, let's weigh these one by one. $1.83. It says 4.93. What's this one saying? 5.41. 2.32. 4.54. Come on now. Another one. 4.93. 1.83. Another one. 5.62. 2.53. 4.80. 1.71. 5.51. 2.41. Somebody do the math on some of these. Put it in the chat. Go ahead. Go to work. Let's get them. If it's time to go see management, let's see what they have to say about it. These sweet potatoes right here are supposed to be 3-pound bags. It even says on them 3 pounds. Let's weigh them up. So a lot of you guys talk about Walmart produce. You talk about the potatoes, you talk about the apples, you talk about lots of stuff. You put it on the scale and it's not weighing. Come, let me show you what I found. So these sweet potatoes right here are supposed to be 3-pound bags. It even says on them 3 pounds. Let's weigh them up. 2.64. 2.57. Not even close. 2.80. $2.83. So you guys are right. You got to check your produce when you're in Walmart. Well, that's why those scales are there. Make sure you use them. This is downright scale fraud. 100% scale fraud. Doing is they're sorting the weight on the shrimp and they're double and triple glazing it. Glazed here, you got all that glazed water in there. That's 1 pound, 9.9 ounces. That's almost 6 ounces short on shrimp. This is literally the worst bag I found yet. Do you see what I'm saying? This is insane. So 1, we're nowhere near our 2 pounds. 2, we're not using 3140 shrimp. I counted out 75 shrimp that fell between the lines of 62 to 80 that should be in this 2 pound bag. Each one of these shrimp should weigh 11.3 grams or more. This is where the scam is. 6, 8, 6, 8, 8 grams. All of these shrimp are 6 and 8 grams, way below. So you would actually need over 100 of this size shrimp to make a 2 pound bag. I found 2 shrimp that were at the right weight of 12 grams. There's your comparison. The one on the left is 12 grams, the one on the right is 6. That is literally 6 ounces shy on shrimp. All right, let's see how many shrimp is 6 ounces. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right there is how many shrimp we were shorted. This is the worst bag I've found so far. This is short weighting. This is fraud. This is Walmart Shrimp Gate.
Lawyer's reaction.
4.80, 1.71, 5.51, 2.41. I think I have enough. It's time to go see management. Let's see what they have to say about it. So what does that one weigh? Like 2.32 pounds. But look, this says 5.41, and then they're charging people $4.98 a pound. That's over double, right?
Every shopper needs to know what to do in this situation. There are many shoppers across the country that are being deceived without even knowing that it's happening. Because if you are purchasing something for 5 pounds, but it only weighs 2 pounds, you are paying more than double what it's worth. And imagine how that adds up over time. You should do exactly what this man did, which is report it to the manager to not only honor the correct price, but have the manager remove all the incorrect prices from the shelf. But if this is a habitual practice, you can report it to your jurisdiction's version of the Weights and Measures Bureau. Not only will the store get fined, but every single person who has profited from the deception of improperly charging customers has to pay up as well. And these are the type of class actions that have won my clients $500 million in the past. So don't take it lying down and stand up for yourself, because it absolutely makes the store liable for all the damages that happen next.